Now we want to move on to our chart of the day. Broadcom hitting a new record intraday high today following strong earnings, also a 10-for-1 stock split. Our Kristina Partsinevelos joins us now with much more. Kristina.
Broadcom is pretty much giving investors what they wanted, better than a feared software revenue represented by VMware, the bottoming of the non-AI semiconductor revenues, and then, like you said, cherry on top, 10-for-1 stock split, joining the likes of NVIDIA, which is partially, pretty much the main driver for today. The market cap, though, of Broadcom is literally within 10% of surpassing Berkshire as well as Eli Lilly, too, which is incredible. There is Bank of America in their notes saying, hey, maybe it could even push out Tesla in the Mag 7. But the main takeaway from this report, specifically for this custom chip maker, is AI demand is driving their custom chips as well as networking revenues. And then secondly, you've got the VMware synergies that are proving stronger than expected. So that's on the software side, which means this AI theme stays intact because, for example, CEO Hock Tan on the earnings call yesterday guided AI revenues from 10 to 11 billion. Doesn't sound like a lot when you just go up 1 billion, but alluded to that being conservative on the call. So that's helping keep the AI narrative alive. And also why you're seeing NVIDIA up today. What is it? NVIDIA's up a little over almost 3% right now. They also compete in networking as well. NVIDIA's CEO on their earnings call said they expect billions in networking revenue this year. So that does mean competition for Broadcom. But Broadcom CEO said the pie just keeps getting bigger. And that's why we're seeing competitor Arista Networks also higher today. So there really is a trickle effect across the space. Good news, too, on the call, they talked about memory. So that bodes well for Micron as well as Samsung. You're seeing some green on your screen. And then lastly, SMH. It's a good barometer of the chip space. That hit an all-time high today.
Yeah, SMH hitting an all-time high. Lam Research, Micron, also Qualcomm. What a time to be alive. An extra billion's not really that much money. I mean,
I know,
what an amazing time.
Saying that, like, how dare I say that? But I work for a financial news network, and, $1 billion when you have all of these, like, $4 billion run rate for VMware. That's what they're saying next year, every single...
Everything's relative in this life.
Exactly.
Kristina, stick around. We're going to talk a little bit and trade the chips. Jason, I'm going to come over to you. By the way, nobody here owns Broadcom, but you do have some chip exposure, NVIDIA and also Arista Networks. What is your take on what Broadcom's doing, the 10-for-1 stock split, the earnings, also their color? Kristina hit on some of it. $3 billion in revenue tied directly to AI.
Yeah, no, and I think that's huge, and that was up quarter for quarter, 35% and 280% year over year. Again, we don't own Broadcom, but we do own Qualcomm and we do own NVIDIA. And I think to Josh's point earlier, the capex and the spend that's going on in this space is significant. And obviously, I think what we're looking for as investors now is to seeing that spend showing up in the revenue line, and that's what Broadcom delivered. And I think you're seeing it all over the space, and we'll see, how it plays out quarter over quarter. But I think we're in the very early innings of this trend.
Brent, I want to come over to you. You own NVIDIA. Yep. You were mentioning earlier just the cyclicals. They generally work better in an economy that's accelerating. Chips technically are cyclicals. They're caught up in this momentum trade. What do you make of Broadcom? What do you make of the entire chip space right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, I own NVIDIA, but I think also I own the Qs, and I think the Qs continue to be such a great way to play AI at this point, because Broadcom is now going to be the number 6 holding in the Qs, just right behind Google. And so as this company continues to get stronger, the Qs, which is a market cap-based ETF, is such a great way to have exposure across there. And so, I mean, I just think these are real numbers. We're in the early days, and I think, Broadcom is going to be another winner. And so I'm actually like, cheers for Steph, because we know Steph owns Broadcom. So even though she's not on, I'm sure she's excited about the 10-for-1 split.
Kristina, I want to come over to you. You often say, all chips aren't the same. It's, different use cases, different industries and sectors that they serve. This report from Broadcom, is that a read into any other chip names?
The Arista, maybe the Cisco too for the networking world. I would actually maybe argue against your CapEx, right? If CapEx keeps climbing, this bodes well for names like Broadcom, Arista, because you need those connectors for the GPUs. Yep. But that doesn't necessarily translate into, hey, we're going to spend a lot more money on AI PCs. And that's Qualcomm's narrative now. So I just wonder if that narrative is really going to result in revenue monetization. Everybody's hyping it up and the excitement's all there. So that would just be my concern with Qualcomm, Intel. AMD has also talked about the AI PC, NVIDIA a little bit less so. So that's maybe a part where I'm still questionable. And then analog. Analog has seen a Texas Instrument, NXPI. There's talk about that sector really seeing a rebound given the valuations and opportunity there.
Josh, you on NVIDIA, you're conspicuously quiet on this conversation. What do you think?
Apart from AMAT and Lam Research, most of these chip charts just do not look great. and I'm not in any of these names individually. I still like the capital equipment cycle, and so I still like AMAT and Lam Research. I don't own them personally right now, but I feel like those charts will continue to roll higher, and they might even be under-owned relative to some of the chip names that we just talked about. But I'm more excited about other aspects of the AI build-out. I think the software story is still in its infancy. We don't know who the winners are going to be. And I've talked a lot on the show recently about Corning. Corning actually got a downgrade by Morgan Stanley today. Stock's barely down. It's essentially flat, which should tell you something. This is a technical breakout happening. You absolutely cannot do GPUs and cannot do data center build-outs without glass. You need the optical fiber cable, number one, and number two, you need the actual glass that goes into the chips. On some chips, glass can be the substrate. So I don't think that this story is as well understood as it should be and will be. I think it's waiting to be discovered. 17 times 2025 estimates. I think the estimate's too low and the multiple's too low also. I really like Corning here as a low-key, misunderstood AI data center build-out play.
All right. You know what's high key? SMH hitting a record high right now today. Kristina, thank you very much. Coming up.